TRW, back with Great Battles of the American Civil War, a gleam of bayonets, using a gleam of bayonets to take a look at the standard rules, 1980 version. So again, to explain what I've done, we've had had my first fire open up here, but first what I've done, I pulled out the, what is this, the map A, which is the south map. Yeah, it's the south map. This obviously is Sharpsburg. This is the lower bridge. Right under the box here is the lower bridge. What's important? So I again looked up some historical battle maps for Antietam. Looked for generally this whole area, but I noticed there was what looks to be like at least somewhat isolated fight here between the Boonesboro Pike, which comes out of Sharpsburg, comes here to the middle bridge, I think this is. So between the Boonesboro Pike and the stream that parallels the road that comes from the lower bridge up into Sharpsburg. So between that road or the creek, I don't know, I didn't pick up the name of that creek yet, but between the creek there or the road, the lower bridge road, I'll call it the lower bridge road, and Boonesboro Pike. So again, what I picked up from the maps is a Lovell's brigade here, of Sykes' division. And I pulled out of the counter mix I found 4 infantry units, all rifle musket armed. So anyways, so I pulled out the first. So this is like the first, for me, this is for my little example here, my little made up scenario here from Antietam. Lovell's going in and Lovell's going to attack, because this is what I found on the map. It looked to me like Lovell attacked Evans. So I pulled out Evans here. Interesting for me is Evans is given as an independent unit, independent formation. I was looking for him, so on my map I had Garnett's division, or brigade, and Walker's brigade. And to me it looked like they were both, so how did I pick the positions? It looked like they were, again, between that lower bridge road and the Boonesboro Pike. It looked like they were actually looked like they were on the front side of the rise, the elevated terrain there. I went ahead and put them behind what they call the ridge hex side there. Actually, more accurately, it looked to me like they were there. I pulled them back just a little bit. But I was looking for Evans to be part of D.R. Jones's division. Yeah, because I pulled out D.R. Jones, just put him on the map about where he would be. I mean, I think he had at least 2 or maybe 3 more brigades down here, so I just put him kind of center mass there behind his whole division position, which looked like it was like this. So this is just the northern half of his division, these 2 brigades. I was looking for Evans in the counter mix to be part of D.R. Jones's division, but nope, turns out he's given in game terms as an independent formation. So I will look at what that means and how to I'll start looking at how I'm going to handle that. Okay, since I had Lovell attacking Evans, I went ahead and so they opened fire. So first of all, I looked, this is all stubble terrain between 17 US and Lovell's brigade, so 17 US regiment. 4 hexes away to the 17th South Carolina Evans brigade, at 4 hex range with rifled muskets is 1/2 current strength. The current strength modifier is 1/2 or 0.5. So with a current strength of 4 there, I had them roll on the 1 to 2 column. They got a good 4. Yeah, and that's an R result. And so 17 South Carolina tested morale. They passed, so it was no effect. So that was the first fire. I looked at the stubble, clear, and plowed. What does plowed look like? Plowed looks similar to cornfield actually, but is this plowed or cornfield? And then what's that? No, that's plowed. That's plowed, so that's cornfield, I think. Oh, so in our area we have plowed, cornfield, and stubble, but plowed, stubble, and clear are for game terms identical. Okay, so yeah, where was I and what I wanted to look at? Sequence of play, initial command phase, won't worry about that. Movement phase, all right, so first shot disregarded. They're gonna move, and again, that stubble is treated as just clear terrain. Where is train effects on movement? Oh, where's train effects on movement? Train effects on movement. Whoa. Oh, all right. It's on the map in front of me. All right. So stubble. Stubble is 1 across the board as far as cavalry and infantry go. Okay, line column. Mount and dismount. All right, so it's 1. All right, so yeah, they have 6 movement allowance. All right. Reinforcement is non-phasing player units may not move during this phase, but they may, however, conduct withdrawal fires appropriate. So yeah, so they're just going to go 1, 2. Wait, yeah. They go down. They went down. Well, actually, they went up and down. Oh, never mind. That fire, I did not even notice that he was down a level. So if he was down a level, I guess he probably wouldn't even see the 17th South Carolina. Huh. I'm not even gonna look at line of sight, but anyways, okay. I guess that shot probably wouldn't have even happened. All right. So up 1, plowed field is 1, or stubble is 1. Going up a level, up crest. Oh, it is +1. So that's 2. Down crest is not anything. So 3. Yeah, I already forgot facing changes. Yeah, there's no cost. Yeah. Okay. Different games. All right, so they're, they're gonna wait before they close. They'll fire. They'll try to fire, and then they'll close. All right, so they're going up a level 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. All right, so movement for the Union. I think we're going to do defensive fire phase, not being the player make it to fire combat. Yep, so they're going to do that. So these guys have the muskets. Ooh, they all have muskets. They do have the artillery. I never did figure out in this game if you can combine musket fire with with artillery fire. Well, we'll start with 17th South Carolina. We'll fire at 17 U.S. They are shooting down a level. See, train effects on combat. Crest Ridge. Attack. So there's a penalty for firing up, but there's nothing for firing down. All right. Man, that's a 1 strength unit. That is a horrible 1 strength unit. A range of 2 with muskets. That is half. So by the way, I might as well look into this. So if 17 South Carolina, strength 1. It's halved because of the multiplier at range 2 for smoothbore muskets. So that's 0.5. There is a shift only column, but why would there be a 0? Unless there's a convention for the range effects chart. Okay. Maybe there is. Nothing shows my name is Kenner. It can be the same. Okay, or maybe not. Yeah, I'll just drop fractions down to 0, I guess. Not sure about that. Take a look at that later. Yeah, 7, which is nothing. Okay. Another 1 strength. That's out of range. So with all these muskets here, they're out of range anyways. They only have a max range of 2 hexes anyways. But we do have the artillery here. Is it artillery fires through its front hex sides? Well, let's say that. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we will fire at that one right there. Train their ends. Stubble as well. No issue. It is TB type. Current strength of 4. The TB range of 3 is times 2. So I guess it's 8. 5 to 8 column, and there is no separate line anymore on the fire combat results table for different types of fire. Ooh. Alright, so they get a 5, which is definitely something. That's an R result as well. The Union, yep, they pass. They roll a 4, which is equal to its current morale, so no effect. Eventually I will get to artillery ammunition. That would be it for defensive fire. And offensive fire, combining fire. Can they all combine fire? Actually, that might actually be a waste because that's a lot of strength. Yeah, well, these two will fire here, I'm assuming. Yeah, in fire combat, units firing from different hexes at the same enemy hex must combine their fire strength into one total. Alright, so that is it. It's all range 2. Now he is firing up. So let's do his. He's current strength of 4. Rifled muskets at range 2 is 1. So it is 4, but it is going to be... applies only to attacking unit occupied at a lower elevation. So it is it a crest or a ridge? It's a crest. So subtract 1 SP when crossed. So, and I guess that's before the multiple, I'm assuming. So 3 times 1 is 3. Then we have 8. Nice. Oh yeah, there's. I need to remember about dividing firepower. But I won't do it here, but I do need to remember that. So 8, range of 2 is 1. Let's go there in the clear. So 8 plus 3 is 11, right? 11, 9 to 13 column. Now, really average 7, P/R. So roll a die, I think for the... It is greater than his morale of 4. So he routes. I think all these different games, I think it's 3 hexes, right? So 1, 2, 3. And we have one more fire combat over there. Oops. Here, 1, 2, 3. So current strength of 4. Range musket at range 3 is 1. So it's on the 3 to 4 column. 8. 8 is nothing or no effect.